I want to say something. Be careful who you make fun of and what you're making fun of them about, because you don't know people's situations, and that's why a lot of people are receiving karma. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna give you a prime example, like the R. Kelly situation. I think it's really not fair because a lot of people. Let me tell you something about herpes, okay? Some of you guys were born with the gene, okay? It runs in your bloodline. That shit is not the type of disease to where you catch it and then a week later, a day later, you just have a pop-up. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of y'all didn't even realize that you had this certain trait when you were younger. You actually got, I'm hearing some of you guys got it from your father, some of you guys got it through the birth of your mother, and it didn't show up until you started being sexually active or until you started stressing out. Let me tell you something. Don't make fun of people's situation, because I'm getting like a group of motherfuckers that's sitting around trying to air people out and shit. Oh, that bitch dirty. A lot of you motherfuckers, y'all done seen bumps on people's fucking lips and you still went to go kiss them. You still went to go sleep with that motherfucker because you thought you was going to get some money behind trying to sue them. 111. It's not going to work. Okay? A lot of y'all need to stop trying to find the cracks into certain people's background. It's not cool. You don't know. Like I said, you know, I got friends that done got raped, you know what I'm saying, and caught illnesses and stuff like that. Like, I've been there and I've done that. But I wouldn't make fun of somebody because you don't know how someone contracted something. And you don't really know if the person even knew that they had it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, why are you making fun of this person? Why are you making fun of this group? I'm getting is different covens and there's different groups of people that, you understand, they stay within their limits. And this could be the way that they, you know, accumulate money by keeping their money within whatever covenant is. And then you got you bitches that's coming and sleeping with these people, and you know what's going on. You just want some money. You understand what I'm saying? Like, whether people don't know it or not, there's a lot of celebrities that got that shit. Like, for real. They got more herpes than they got HIV. But you motherfuckers didn't care about sleeping with them when you thought you was going to sue them for that shit. And I feel like that's what the R. Kelly case, I feel like that shit is not fair. But I'm not really getting into that. But I'm getting a situation where somebody think like by putting somebody's business out there, or, oh, this person is, bro. Some of you guys were born with that trait. You just didn't, it didn't affect you until you got older and you started being sexually active. So one thing about herpes is that a lot of you, there's no pinpoint to where or when you got it. Not unless you were faithful that whole time, which the fuck you weren't. You understand what I'm saying? You was most definitely sleeping around or you were doing something. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like trying to, and some of these, I'm trying to tell you, it's so many desperate motherfuckers out here, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I done seen people use people. Look where I'm at. People in here be stealing people's drawers, they socks, they bras. Like, I done had like clothing stole from me in here, like my underwears and shit. Motherfuckers be using people toothbrush, razors, all type of shit. So my thing is, if you out here doing some nasty ass shit like that, what the fuck make you think that you might not catch something? And then for some of you guys, you really didn't know, because that shit lay dormant in your system, just like HPV. That shit lays dormant, but you can heal. You can heal from that as well. People don't know that though, and it doesn't take a rocket scientist to heal from something either. It just depends on what's in your genetics. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of you guys didn't realize that something was going on with your body until you got stressed out, or until you dealt with a certain person. You understand? That person added more stress onto you, and you might be like, oh, this the person that did that shit to me, and they might not even have anything. You might have caught that shit way back when. That's just like with HIV. They always say, oh, you should get tested every year. No, that shit can lay dormant in your system for years. They had an actual study of a case where somebody was getting tested for over 10 years and they was actually with the same person. Like, these are science, these are projects that people are getting into. You understand what I'm saying? To help people understand the contraction of certain things, because certain type of contractions ain't what you think it is. Like, it's not, oh, I had sex with this person one day and then tomorrow I caught something. Sometimes shit take time. It depends on how your body works, what's in your DNA and your genetics. So before you go making fun of somebody or trying to like clown somebody and shit like that, just be wary of what people go through. You understand what I'm saying? because I'm getting like a bunch of situations like God, the Spirit wanted me to speak on this. A lot of you guys knew some shit and you didn't give a fuck. You want that's just like the R. Kelly case. These motherfuckers knew what was going on with that man. They knew that that man was sleeping with multiple women. You also know that you can contract that as well using a rubber. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of these women knew what the fuck they was doing. They didn't care. They just thought that man had all this money. They thought that man had all this money. And when the money ran out, that's when they start running their fucking mouth. That's the shit that I don't respect. I don't respect that shit. So before you start talking about somebody and you don't know what the fuck is going on, talk about yourself. Worry about what the fuck you doing. Worry about who you laying down with. Because a lot of these celebrities, they done been with a lot of people. And these are certain covens that they're in right now, and you guys are trying to find a way to get in these covens to where y'all don't care. A lot of y'all don't care. Y'all run across a celebrity and y'all sleep with them with no condom. Y'all don't be asking these niggas, can we go get tested? So just fucking stop with the bullshit, man. Seriously, just stop. A lot of y'all don't. Then when you catch something, you want to get mad at somebody, you want to sue them. No, that shit is not cool, yo. A lot of y'all be doing a lot of shit, and that shit just not cool. It's just not. You know what I'm saying? So check yourself before you try to talk about somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? Because you don't know what people have been through. I've known people that got trains ran on them. You feel what I'm saying? That then contracted that disease. I've heard so many stories. And know that there is a life after that. Even after HIV, there is a life after that. Stop trying to beat yourself up because you feel as though you can't find nobody or ain't nobody gonna want you. Somebody does want you. You just have to wait your turn. You have to believe in God. You have to put your faith in God. And I promise you, He gonna cover you from whatever. But you can't just run around here taking shit from people and then trying to be slick about it. Like, no. I'm picking up an incident where there's a woman that can have something or whatever, and you swear up and down you slept with another woman. This woman ain't even bisexual, so how the fuck did you sleep with somebody that doesn't sleep with women? Because you know you put something in that person's drink and you waited for them to go to sleep. So I would just advise you to just stop, because I'm getting the downloads. I'm getting the downloads. And the downloads that I'm getting, God does not like this shit. He do not like what the fuck y'all are doing. He does not like the way that you're carrying a situation. Some of these women are so money hungry that they want to be connected to these celebrities. They do. I don't care. You see $1 billion motherfucking company being made and you want to be a part of it. Come on now. Some of you guys, that was your oath. Just stop with the lies. Fucking stop. Because I went through different spiritual realms in my dreams seeing some shit. And a lot of shit I can't really speak on, you feel what I'm saying? But I just know. And I'm not going to allow people to lie on people or, oh, this person went around spreading this and doing all this when the fuck you was spreading your legs wide open to this person because you knew that they had money. And a lot of people with money, 9 times out of 10, I'm not even going to say 9 times out of 10, but sometimes in certain situations, these people, they have been with multiple people. They have. You know? So y'all gotta pick y'all poison a little better, man. Stop bothering people with your nonsense. Nobody wants to hear the bullshit. Because something, it's just not right. You know? It's not right the way you're doing things. It's not right the way that you're handling certain situations, how you're trying to attack somebody and shit like that. Like, some of you guys been sleeping around with people's husbands and shit. And these men done told you. And you didn't give a fuck. You wanted to play the side bitch so bad. And now you got something. How he know he didn't get it from you? Especially if you're not going to the motherfucking doctor. A lot of y'all don't got kids. You feel like you don't need to go to the doctors. You feel like you are a healer and shit like that and don't even realize that you not. It's certain things that your ass can catch. I've been there and I've done that. And I'm only speaking on it because I've been there and I've done that. But you're not about to make somebody look like a fucking fool. You understand what I'm saying? Because you out here being a fool. Because you trying to get into somebody's bank account. No. That shit is dead. It's over. Go find somebody else to play with. Because somebody is just too smart. Okay? So, I'm going to end that there. I love Right Roses.